In this video, you will learn how to evaluate the effectiveness of a method. As highlighted in our previous Evaluate YouTube video, we will be using the judgment, evidence and effect structure to answer this question. Additionally, when looking at the evaluate questions, it is important that your evaluate answers must be written in the first person and also in the past tense. For example, a method I used to gather data on the physical factor was the bleep test. For the judgment part of your answer, you are trying to state how effective or not effective the method was at gathering data on your chosen factor. So for example, one benefit of the general observation schedule is that it was easy to interpret my results. Again, we are talking in the past tense and in the first person. For the evidence part of your answer, you are trying to explain why what you have previously highlighted in the judgment part is effective or not. For example, this was because I was able to identify my strengths and weaknesses depending on the percentage success rate I achieved for each shot. To round off your point and gain the mark, you need to make sure you are completing the effect part. So what is the overall effect or impact of this? i.e., what is the effect of what you have highlighted before in the judgment and evidence part? So for example, this meant that I was able to easily identify that my high serve was a weakness of mine due to having a 20% success rate and therefore needed to be improved through the use of my 8-week PDP. Again, we are constantly talking in the first person and in the past tense because you have already done this or completed it. You can now see the judgment, evidence and effect parts all together for an example answer. This answer will get you 1 mark for the question that has been stated at the beginning of this video. So, one benefit of the general observation schedule is that it was easy to interpret my results, judgment. This was because I was able to identify my strengths and weaknesses depending on the percentage success rate I achieved for each shot, evidence. This meant that I was easily able to identify that my high serve was a weakness of mine due to having a 20% success rate and therefore needed improved through the use of an 8-week PDP. Effect. We hope you have found this information helpful. If you have, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for further information on more topics within the higher and national course.